airtime. She said, thank you to my hands, but the internet's got a whole different thank you note for her right now, and it's not nearly as cute. Hey there, it's Shella Elite. Hello, 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 everyone. Sending good vibes, positivity, good energy your way. Thank you so much for pulling up. I appreciate every single one of you. Quick disclaimer before we dive in. This is commentary and opinion based on what's already out there online, purely for entertainment and discussion purposes. Now, listen, we got a lot to unpack, so let's get right into it.
I just like to express this one thing. All these girls be like, thank you to my man. And I want to say, to my hands, thank you to my hands. To my hands, thank you to my hands. Listen, for me knowing how to fight and me training hard, I make millions of dollars just from beating people up. So, to my hands, thank you to my hands. To my hands, thank you to my hands.
So she opens up talking about her hands, right? Making millions off her hands, off her training, off her work. And look, that part, respect. Nobody's taking that away from her. But here's the thing. While all that's going on, there's a whole separate storyline brewing, and it's the one everybody's actually here for, because for months, she's allegedly been loud and proud on social media, repeatedly calling a married man my man in lives, in interviews, in public conversations. And listen, she didn't whisper it. She didn't try to hide it. Fans say she broadcast it. Now, here's my question. When you're that open about something like that, what did you think was going to happen? You don't get to be that loud about it and then be surprised when the internet has thoughts. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. Instead of keeping something like that private, she seemed comfortable, allegedly bragging about it in front of the entire world. And at first, people were just watching out of curiosity. But that curiosity, it didn't stay curiosity for long. Now listen, that curiosity turned into disbelief, and disbelief turned into straight up backlash. Fans are calling this whole thing a real life soap opera that keeps getting messier by the day. Papoose. Papoose. Papoo. You already know where we're going with this. Online commentators are calling it a classic side situation gone wrong. And here's the thing about side situations. They almost always come with heartbreak built in. That's not me being harsh. That's just history repeating itself. Social media's even given this whole dynamic a name at this point, calling it a delusional fantasy. The idea that a married man is eventually going to leave his wife and make somebody else the priority. So sometimes that happens. But here's the thing. Most of the time, it ends in chaos. And people are saying this situation is a textbook example of exactly that. Now, word is allegedly circulating that the man at the center of all this packed his bags, flew back to New York, and reunited with his wife. And if that's true, that would explain a lot, wouldn't it? Because according to viewers, the attention she was allegedly getting suddenly disappeared. Calls allegedly stopped getting answered. Messages allegedly went ignored. And instead of stepping back, fans say she doubled down, more posting, more ranting, more reacting. And every single time, it only made things worse. Some viewers are calling the behavior manipulative, rooted in jealousy, saying it looks like she's been trying too hard to replace the wife instead of just being herself. And that, y'all, that's where the red flags really started waving. People online have allegedly been connecting dots from the past too, claiming she's been watching the wife's social media for years. Outfits, jewelry, travel locations, catchphrases. Fans believe it's turned into more than admiration. They're calling it an obsession. But here's the thing that really got people talking. Things allegedly hit a new low when she called into a YouTube show pretending to be someone else, only to expose herself mid-conversation. Viewers immediately recognized the voice, caught the inconsistencies, and the whole thing collapsed in real time. She tried to position herself as misunderstood after that. But the audience wasn't buying it. Comments were ruthless, accusing her of playing games, accusing her of avoiding accountability. And here's the pattern people keep pointing out. Every time she tries to explain herself, more details come out, and none of them are working in her favor. This whole thing has officially turned into what fans are calling a full blown love polygon: jealousy, denial, emotional chaos, all wrapped into one. Now, this next part, this is what's making the whole situation even more shocking to people, because apparently this isn't new. There's allegedly a long running fixation on Remy Ma that goes way back. Long before any of this blew up publicly, fans claim she'd built a friendly connection with Remy years ago, reportedly reaching out for advice on how to elevate her image, how to dress better, how to move smarter in the spotlight. And on the surface, that looks like admiration. That looks normal. People do that. But here's the thing: behind the scenes, fans now believe there was something a lot darker going on. According to people watching closely, while she was allegedly playing friendly with Remy, she was also allegedly trying to get close to Remy's husband the entire time. That two-faced energy, that's what's leaving people shaking their heads right now. And listen, nobody's calling anybody innocent in this situation. Everybody's got a role to play here. But her actions specifically are making the whole story look a lot messier than people originally thought. What once looked like inspiration has officially, according to fans, crossed into obsession. Papoose. Papoose. Papoo. Papoose. Pap. Every time his name comes up, and it comes up a lot, fans say it feels less like confidence and more like she's trying to convince herself the fantasy is real by saying it out loud over and over again. Now, listen, at its core, people believe this whole thing is a dangerous game, getting knowingly involved with a married man and stepping into what online commentators are calling a sister wife competition. That belief that you could eventually win him over, that's a harsh reality check waiting to happen, because situations like this always come with consequences, and those consequences are allegedly already hitting. Things reportedly got especially awkward at a Pistons game. She wasn't even there with him, but witnesses say you wouldn't know that from how she was acting. Loud, dramatic, allegedly pulling so much attention that security had to step in and move her. That same lack of composure allegedly followed her into a local news interview, supposed to be a professional moment that instead turned into what viewers online dragged as an unpolished, tacky fashion performance. After he allegedly returned to New York to be with his wife, her emotions reportedly hit a breaking point, clips going viral of aggressive comments. And here's the thing: Pap has allegedly stayed completely silent through all of it. And sometimes silence speaks louder than any rant ever could. Insiders claim the jealousy is real. Watching him allegedly give his attention to Remy, while she's left watching from a distance. She's even allegedly gone as far as calling Remy his ex wife, despite them reportedly still being together, still spending holidays and family time together. Meanwhile, she's posting solo shopping trips, flashing bags, trying to look unbothered. And when he came home, fans say she tried spinning the story to imply those purchases came from him. The internet clocked that one fast, and that tattoo interview? Come on. Getting a man's name tatted on you, that's a big commitment for a situation people are calling this messy. Now, here's where it gets interesting. While Remy took early hits in this triangle, his image is crumbling too. Fans are calling him manipulative, accusing him of using this for support and attention rather than love. Some believe he didn't leave his marriage for love at all, just for convenience. And when that convenience ran out, he went back home. She, meanwhile, seems addicted to the chaos, the attention, the headlines, the spotlight, even when fans say it's actively damaging her reputation. People say she's trading dignity for clout without realizing not all publicity is good publicity. The same internet hyping you today will absolutely turn on you tomorrow. You can't brand yourself as disciplined, elite, and classy while allegedly moving reckless in public. Every outburst chips away at that image a little more. And when the cameras turn off, She's the one left dealing with what's left behind. This isn't just drama, y'all. It's a warning. When jealousy, obsession, and denial collide, nobody wins. But hey, that's just my take. All right, you guys, that is it for this video. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think she can bounce back from this, or has it gone too far this time? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this video to keep the conversation going. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss what happens next. I'll talk to you guys again very soon.